Hello and good afternoon. This is me, Leonard Wells, broadcasting on Friday the 29th of January 2010. I am here in the UK and I want to say a little bit today about Romania, which is on the Black Sea. It's something like 2,800 kilometres from here. Just about 5 hours flying time from Manchester. It's not possible at the moment to fly direct from Manchester, but you can fly on KLM via Amsterdam, on Air France via Paris, on Czech Air via Prague. All quite reasonable if you book ahead and you're careful in the dates you choose. I went to Bucharesti as they call it in fact in their language, Bucharesti, but I shall refer to it as Bucharest so to avoid confusion. Bucharest is the capital and it is not that far from the Black Sea, as you can see, although that is a 4-hour train journey to the Black Sea. The port on the Black Sea is called Constanta. I went to Bucharest in September last year for a very important reason. I went to meet the woman that I came to fall in love with online and who is now the princess of my heart, and her name is Loredana Manuela. And I was very surprised because we heard all kinds of things about life behind the Iron Curtain, and of course Romania was behind the Iron Curtain. But a few years ago, Romania joined the EU, and things have changed a lot. And I was very surprised for quite a number of reasons. First of all, Romania has quite a good transport system. All right, the trains are a bit slow, they don't have any TGVs as such yet. But in Bucharest, they have a remarkably efficient system of trams. Quaint, old, rattly a bit, but they're comfortable. All right, they have iron seats, but you don't stay on them very long. But they're dirt cheap. You can travel all day for £1.50 or something like that, a couple of dollars. And despite all the snows, despite everything, they kept going over the winter. But when I went in September, it was quite warm, because they tend to have warmer summers and colder winters than we do. And the reason that I'm speaking to you today is that I want to encourage people to go and visit the country, because it's a beautiful country. It's big, it's almost as big as the UK, and it has only a third of the population. So there's a lot of room there, plenty of room to go and live if you're tired of crowded old England. Property is reasonably priced, food is very, very, very cheap, and if you've got an English pension, you're quite well off. Now, for you young people, and I can recommend a trip for you young people, it's not that expensive. You can go, as I say, on one of the big airlines for about £150. I stayed at a little hostel called the Hostel Tina, and you can look at it on the web, www.hosteltina.com. Very reasonably priced and very convenient. Now, the other thing I'm going to talk about today, while I have the chance, is ID cards. And when you think that there are people around sitting on an airplane with exploding underpants, then we've got to start taking security very seriously. And a fortnight ago, I applied for a UK identity card. Now, the government's made a lot of hype about this and about how secure it will be and what benefits there will be. I applied 2 weeks ago On Monday this week, the 25th of January, I was given an interview in Manchester. All very convenient. Nice warm building, nice short interview. Took a little bit of time getting my fingerprints, but they sorted it out in the end. And lo and behold, my card arrived yesterday, the 28th of January. Now what is remarkable is that it came very quickly, but it was just pushed through my letterbox in an envelope. No signature, didn't ring the bell and hand it to me, just came through the letterbox. Now you would have thought that with all the talk of security and etc., etc., that they would have been very careful to get a signature, or at least hand it to me. Because how did they know that I don't have lodgers, or I don't have, that this house is not shared or divided into flats? They'd have no idea. So when it came to the letterbox, anybody could have picked it up. My dog could have chewed it, and so on and so on and so on. Perhaps I'm exaggerating, but I don't think so. I mean, if it's supposed to be secure, and they take a lot of trouble in making sure that you are who you say you are, you would have thought that they would want to be sure that the right person got the card, wouldn't you? Well, I did, as it happened, but it could have been completely the opposite. I'm not going to say any more. I would advise you to try and get one of these, because you can travel all over Europe with it, and it's always a backup. Nothing to stop you having your passport as well, and then if you lose one or the other, and don't carry them together, of course, in the same bag, if you lose one or the other, you've always got a backup. So for £30, it's good value. That's all I have to say for today. Thank you, and good night, and goodbye for now. Enjoy your trip to Romania. Drop me an email if you want any information via the YouTube website. God bless, and all the best.